Alright, y'all. So, I saw the Woodley Jake Paul fight. My opinion as a former boxer is that Woodley obviously took a dive. Like, come on, y'all. Like, anybody who has watched a professional boxing match versus two real fighters, that fight was fixed. Woodley had so many opportunities to hit Jake Paul with shots that Jake Paul didn't even see. Now, it is a possibility, a small, tiny possibility, that Woodley was still getting used to not being able to grab and not being able to grapple, but I just don't believe that. Like, even though these MMA guys are allowed to wrestle and grab and clinch and take down, they still do training on the mitts. Like, even though it might not be as much as boxing, they still practice their discipline and training and hand and foot and eye coordination on pad work. It's not just all grappling all the time. So my personal opinion from after watching the fight is that Woodley obviously took a dive. I mean, think about it. If Jake Paul would have lost last night, that would have lost so much money for boxing. Like, Jake Paul, whether you think he's hurting the sport or helping the sport, he's bringing money to boxing. He's a cash cow. So if he would have lost last night, the whole kit and caboodle will be over. So that's why I believe Tyron Woodley took a loss. It builds up a potential next fight. It already solidifies Paul as a big draw. It shows time and time again that asses are filling seats. And just like everything else, money is the biggest thing right now. In every sport, money's the thing. Whether you can play or not, whether you can fight or not, if you can fill asses in seats and make people watch, people will watch. So my opinion is that for those reasons, Tyron Woodley took a dive.